Hello everyone, I'm Thomas Sermpinis, and in this video for Attack and Defense on Blockchain Technologies Module 2, we are going to see the Hello World contract, or how we implemented the Hello World contract on Solidity. And as you can see here, we have two different contracts. The first one called Life, which implements two functions, the function life and function kill, which are then inherited by the contract Hello World with this key here, which is Hello World is life. This means that this contract inherits some aspects from the other one. So we have some basics here. We have the contract Hello World and we have the function Hello World. When we start a new contract, we have to have a constructor function. Constructor function is the function that runs when we deploy and run first the contract. This means for this we have to name the constructor function with exactly the same name as the contract. So here we have only that a message equals with this message. What this means, after we compile our code and go to the run section here, now we can see that we have the deploy button as we talked in the Remix IDE video, and we have the string message. This means that before deploying our contract, we have to set a new string variable with a message. So for example, let's say hello world inside quotes. If we hit deploy, we can see a new pop-up here in the MetaMask plugin, and if we click it, we see that the MetaMask plugin asks us to confirm the contract. This means that we have to confirm that we want to use 0.000273 Ethereum in order to deploy our contract, and we hit confirm. And as you can see here, we can see an Etherscan block explorer link where we can find the new contract. And as you can see here, we have the input data of the contract which correspond to our smart contract, and after the deployment finishes, we are going to see this information here which correspond to the the block which our smart contract was mined, the transaction index, from whom, and other information, as you can see here, for our contract. Now we can click here the message which just calls the message, the MSG function, and return us, as you can see here, return the message variable which was set before deployment. And as you can see here, it returned the hello world string that we set it in the deployment stage. Of course, as you saw here in the first contract, we have a self-destruct function where if we are the owner of the contract, so if we deployed our contract, we have the ability to kill this contract. And as you can see, we have a kill button here, which if we press, a new transaction happens. And as you can see, we have here a new transaction which is which has less amount of gas that is required to process this transaction. And if we confirm, we have our contract killed. So this was our Hello World contract, and as you saw, we deployed it with the MetaMask plugin and the Remix IDE, and as you saw, it was a really easy process, and the only difficult part here is to write the actual code. The deployment, the compile, deployment, and more or less all the other things that have to do with the run of the contract is pretty much easy and really fast to do. Here we have the new transaction that corresponds to the smart contract kill. As we see, it has less data, so that was the reason of the smaller gas required for this transaction. And I think that's all for the Hello World contract. Thank you for watching my video for attack and defense on blockchain technologies. Feel free to join our forums. This is module 2, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.